There's me. And here's Grunty. Now this is a ranked battle. You had this battle today,
Yeah.
and you said it was just a ridiculous game, so you wanted this one covered.
It definitely was. There's already an interesting choice here right at the start where to put the ship. Like there's the island in C9 or C8 rather, which is probably the more aggressive position, but it's also the more risky one. And then there's obviously the safe space behind the big island in the middle, like A5. I choose to go for the middle to be safe.
Do you go to A5?
Yeah, I think I'm reversing because the forward turn is a bit tight.
Oh, look at that. Mighty Wing starts playing just as you launch aircraft. Iron Meals, how do I know if you covered my replay a while ago? Well, I don't know. You'd have to just look at my past VODs, or if it shows up on YouTube, what was your replay that you submitted? It's always fun watching planes launch from carriers.
Yeah, I went with the full white camo here for the French style.
It's hard to see a little bit because sadly it's a bit of a dark skybox, but looks cool.
So yeah, this is pretty much full fighter spec. I think that's the way you have to play the Bearn. There's no point playing it if you don't play for fighters. That's what it's good at.
Good enough. British battleship that came out tier 7, I don't think I've done that one.
Oh, Colin would.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Okay, I gotta go to normal speed. Here we go. Alright, so ranked battle, you're up against a Ryujo. There's Mechanson, Repulse, Crash Bay, Rahmat, Gata. You got a Perth, so that's already in your favor.
Yeah.
Why the laugh?
Nothing.
Okay. And it's also arms race. Interesting. Alright. Your favorite mode.
I might have made a little bit of a misplay here. I should have probably went over with the destroyer a little bit sooner than I did here. But as soon as I realized the enemy plane's coming there, I went over.
Well, you're Bearn. You're supposed to make the enemy see these like visible.
Right. Yeah, your Mogami, I did that one. Hiding away on shards. Yeah, that's gonna come out on the YouTubes at some point.
Had to turn out here slightly to avoid his fighters. Yeah, I'm just spotted the destroyer right now. I should have maybe turned and go for it, but
So I'm curious why you just went for the whole grouping instead of trying to find the carrier and like totally block him out.
I don't really like to do the block the carrier out right away. The reason is, like, if you do that, you're not providing anything for your team to help killing the other ships. At that moment, while you take out the enemy CV, just placing the fighters there, you're as useless as he is. You're not doing anything, he's not doing anything.
So you're essentially taking yourself out and the enemy carrier at the same time.
Yeah.
And you're hoping that at the start of this battle, you're able to make more stuff happen.
Yeah, I hope I had more influence than he has. And I have no idea what my Gad is doing here. Like, he's not hydroing, he's not smoking, he's just like off to a great start.
Well, yep. And
Yes, not having fun.
I saw you asking in chat if your battleships are AFK. I mean, the Bearn is, well, responding in chat now.
Yeah,
Cool,
now.
so that's how you know he's there. He hits W, pops the plane immediately, and says Wilco. Skip bombers do great things to destroyers.
If they are broadside.
Now, for those of you guys who don't know the Bearn's capabilities, generally speaking, she's really good as an anti-carrier aircraft carrier because She gets the extra fighter consumables, a pretty good range if you spec all the way down that interceptor line.
You can pretty much drop your fighters in the middle of the enemy planes and they will engage.
Right. Yeah, this is an
Unfortunately,
interceptor
the
building.
enemy destroyer got way here.
Yeah, and then now you put the planes down there. Are you trying to kill his planes after they drop on their attack or something?
I wanted to prevent a second drop on the Devonshire here.
Yeah.
I couldn't fly all the way over because like the Perth was crying in chat he needs help because he was waiting for up until high range and is dead.
Alright. Now is this on the NA server or is this the EU server?
This is NA.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, you know it's NA. When
But yeah, down 2 ships, 4 minutes in.
Feels good, huh?
Dude, it's fantastic.
we're off to a great start, guys. As usual. That's the NA experience in a nutshell. You have DDs that suicide, you have cruisers that do absolutely nothing, and you have battleships that sit in the back of the battle and do absolutely nothing.
That's right. So, you know, you just do your thing and hope for something to happen, right?
Yep, I made a mistake here going for these bombs. I should have done the skip bombs again because the AP bombs are not useful against light cruisers, and they are also not useful.
Yeah,
against
they do tend to overpower cruisers. Yes, they're very useful against battleships. Much like
I should have recalled them here. I don't even know why I kept flying.
I was just going to suggest that. I mean, the only real target for you to hit just died, right? The Crash Bay.
I wanted to go after this Rahmat. I don't know. It was a mistake. The good thing is it baited out his defensive fire here, so... And I also, with this run, I know where the enemy seed is because I saw where the planes are actually coming from.
Right.
So I get at least a little bit intel out of it.
Fair enough. Cochran, welcome back from Lurkistan. How was your stay there? Never heard of it called that before. So Gate is dead. So your thinking here is to go for the Rahmat?
Yeah, I want to get the Rahmat out before he gets buffs over there for free.
Okay. Well, that's true, right? Because this is, of course, that special mode. He just did get one buff. But he's going to die for that buff, isn't he?
As you do. In Arcus.
Yeah, only two bomb hits. He's going to smoke and try to dodge.
It was 4 bomb hits, but 2 shattered. Like, I don't even know where I did. It's a bit of a problem with these skip bombers. They really don't have the best penetration. It's only 32 millimeters.
No, they don't. That's okay. You got the kill.
Big
And Big O, thanks for the gifted subs, dude.
8.06.
Wow, 8.06, Lord Admiral of the Fleet. I shoot him rude. Craven
and I was like, yeah, we got this game. It's easy
Big
now,
Andrew
right?
gifted a tier 1 sub to Lord Admiral of the Fleet.
Well, now this is the NA server, so this is the part where you start to throw the game away. You don't want to win.
Big Andrew gifted a tier 1 sub to a shooting boot.
And of course he's turning because he's fighting, so yeah, there goes that drop.
Not the best drop.
Nope.
Big Andrew gifted a tier 1 sub to Craven_Dataz.
I don't even know why I turned this way. I should have turned the other way to get the better angle right away.
I was thinking of that too.
It didn't really matter in the end.
Big Andrew gifted a tier 1 sub to Alt War.
The hard part about playing carrier, especially when you're streaming it or whatever, is you know, in the moment it's so easy to make a simple mistake like that, right? And then when you
Yeah.
watch it on the stream, you're like, oh my god, why did I do that?
I also put my ship forward now. I'm closing in the distance.
You might as well. Because, ooh, nice double sit on the repulse. Because at this point, I mean, it's just the repulse and the enemy carrier. Alright, this should be a good drop here.
Thought so too.
Well, it connected at least. You just had to sleep for a bit? 20 kilometer scenic route. Wow, wow. Cockland, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, this repulse just wouldn't want to die now. It was really, really frustrating.
And so the problem is I can kind of already see what's happening, right? He's going to kill the Arizona with the help of the Ryujo. And then your Devonshire is going to show up and be like, hi, kill me next. And then it's going to be you against the Repulse and the Ryujo.
And here's also a bit of the inexperience with me fighting the Repulse. Like, I underestimated how quickly he could turn. Like, I obviously didn't want to drop from the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I also did not know how much armor this ship actually has.
Yeah, I mean, you have full AP bombers, so I almost wonder if you would have been better off dropping the AP bombs.
In hindsight, I probably was, but he's so maneuverable that I feared he would just outturn them, and I figured, okay, I'm just using these skips here. I get the fires together with the Devonshire and just burn it down.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I thought, yeah, oh
Unfortunately-
yeah, he's easily gonna burn out now, right? And then I have this drop here, and I think I got 4 shatters. I was like, what the hell just... look at it, look, what just happened?
Yeah.
Ask
Yep.
bombs.
Just sometimes
So-
it's better to not ask questions, honestly.
I almost wonder if you'd be better off than dropping closer, you know, not so far out, so that the bombs don't...
Yeah, it's
they
something
bounce
with
higher.
the barn that I need to learn still, because these bombs are not as fast on the drop as the Immerman ones are, for example. So you need to lead more with them. I often get the lead wrong, and here's like, oh yeah, next one is gonna die, right?
Right.
Heal, and it's arms raise, and
And you're sailing right towards him for non-penetrating. And
Ow.
here's the part where you said to hell with this and pull out the AP bombs.
Yeah, because the
That
AP bombers
one
are
was
gonna-
actually low.
yeah, I think I
Yeah,
hit the
he-
belt there with the bombs, so it
Yeah.
kind of makes sense that those shattered.
Question for
But I-
What is he doing? Oh no, he's shooting HG80. Oh no. It's a game
I
of
was shooting
thrones.
HE, I think, the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually okay, but the thing
I had
is,
to- Control here
Don't-
with the mouse, not with the mouse, with the keyboard, and that's why I overcorrected.
Yeah. Well, and he's
I
also
tried to be cute with a very, very late drop, and I messed it up.
he's also coming in really close, or like bow on, so you have less time to plan your attack and set up the strike. You're actually in secondary range with him now, and you're using up on you, it looks like.
Yeah.
Are you gonna secondary him?
Oh boy.
Honor secondaries are super bad, though.
Yeah.
It's like 100 and something kilometer shots. They don't do one damage.
Oof.
They have no range, no damage, and
Oh look, the other carrier appears.
Ramming speed!
No, if you ram, you lose.
But look, now he's within the Bearn's fighter range. He can't do anything. He's cooked.
it's actually true. Like I was really happy to see him that close because I knew, okay, he's not getting any drops off here.
Yeah, because your fighters are just gonna cook him.
So
And
it's
they're
really,
dead.
it really comes down to just your secondaries. Can you kill him with your secondaries and your regular drops before he can kill you with his secondaries? It looked really good for a while, and then he turned.
where is his torpedo bombers? Did it run out?
No.
Well, considering that he's given up 37 points, it wouldn't surprise me if he went out completely.
I think I killed them.
shooting down all the fighters. That's good.
There's his torp bombers. He's down to 4 right now.
Yeah, but he might not be able to. It's too close.
And by the time he wheels around, those interceptors are going to gone.
Yeah, exactly.
And you could maybe... Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, I was just going to say, you know, as soon as you take off, drop your planes, and that's what you're doing. Good.
Yeah, that's why I also use these bombers here, so I could actually drop the fighters.
And here's the part where you assert dominance. Nope.
Drop 80 bombs over planes.
Your skip bombers can do the citadel damage, though.
They got a sticky fire. That's it. Wow. Okay. Well, that was pretty intense battle.
That was a game. Certainly. That was
Yeah.
certainly a game.
Let's get this
51
queued up.
planes shot down, 110,000 damage. Double the basic speed than anyone else on my team, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Leon Gaming 007, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
I have no idea what this guy was thinking here. Like, that was so bad.
I mean, all you can do is try and play your ship and hope that the enemies and teammates will play their ships in such a way that you win.
Yeah, looks pretty normal for a bronze ranked game.
Mm-hmm. I think it was
so-
smart for you to go to that A5 island. You could, based off of where Arizona and Bearn went after your Bearn decided to come back to the game or loaded in finally, you could have gone towards Charlie 8 Island, right?
Yeah, but the problem here is, like, you can't make the turn behind the island. So if you want to go to Charlie 8, now you have to go all the way up front the island in B5.
Yeah.
Go all the way over, and it takes a long time.
Right. No, I mean initially, if you saw where the Arizona was heading.
I mean, it would have helped if these battleships decided to play, like, not in the first 2 minutes already and not just 3 minutes in.
Right.
At the same time, if your gate wasn't AFK, that would have also helped.
Ooh.
Actually, yes, it would have. Hey, Seal.
This much is true about World of Warships. The average player is not that intelligent, so it's easy to take advantage of that on a regular basis by simply doing things that they're not capable of reliably countering. For example, playing a carrier.
Well, I mean, I'd say people are intelligent. It's just that they don't have the experience to understand like what to do in certain situations. I mean, even in this game, you know, Grunty's admitted several times that there were mistakes that he made with aircraft selection, lining up the drops or whatever. But the difference is he's making maybe fewer mistakes than these others, or he's, I guess you could say, learned how to recover from those mistakes better.
Oh,
Generally
Yeah, the biggest
speaking,
mistake here surely was not killing that renown quicker. Like, I
Mhm.
should have repulsed me. Like, that took me way too long.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, the better you are, the less mistakes you do. I find that most players at least understand the basics, like you angle to shells. They just may not understand, oh, I can angle to one ship, but if I go in, then I can't angle to 2 ships, GG.
Right.
mhm.
I think the biggest difference is that the players that are not that good don't realize that these are types
Yeah.
of mistakes they make. They don't notice they made a mistake and they could have done this better.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, it's part of why we're all here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for
Okay.
sending that in and for your Prime sub earlier, Grunty.
You're welcome.
I think I guess we can move on to our next replay then. AFK teammate.